Greetings, everyone. George Lamie here from Sea of Tranquility, and welcome to another episode of Album Homework Assignment. Today, we got somebody a little different for you. Jose is a guy that has been writing for the website for how many years, Jose? Three?
Since 2020, actually.
Okay, yeah, five. Okay, 5 years.
Yeah.
Um, and recently, Pete has thought about trying him on the YouTube channel. So, welcome, Jose Marmol.
Thanks for having me here. Yes.
So, uh, I think Pete put us together because he knows we both like prog metal,
Correct.
and that is what we both chosen to give each other. We both gave each other a few choices and came upon something that the other guy hadn't heard. Why don't we uh, why don't we go with the album I gave you first? Tell me uh, tell me the album I gave you.
So it was fun coincidence because when you sent me the options, that first name just grabbed me and I said I've known this band, I know this name, and then I remember, yes, I reviewed their 2024 album Universe Calls for the website last year in October. So I already knew that I liked the band, I liked their music, but I wasn't familiar with with their debut, and I
I
was
was going to
curious.
tell you that even if you knew that album, that this is different. The singer is different and the music is different, right?
100%. I mean,
Yeah.
the sophomore unfortunately stays short compared to this one. This is a much better album, and I already like that one. So yes, Paralidium is a band from Sweden. And yes, like you said, I love my melodic prog metal, especially when you have great vocals, which I think is a key element to this type of music. Then if you have those interplays between guitars and keyboards like this band has, then it just click a lot of notes for me. Okay, so this band for this album, their debut from 2020, called this is what's the name of the album? It's
Worlds Beyond.
Worlds Beyond, correct. It was comprised of, like you said, it had their first vocalist, which was Mikael Selin. Then founder member, guitarist John Berg, which is an amazing guitarist. Then on bass they have Jonathan Olson. I hope I'm not butchering these Swedish names. Mikael Blank on keyboards, and then George Harston or something like that on drums. And that rhythm section is also pretty, like locked in. So I mean, first impressions of the album, yeah, that's the album cover. First impressions on the album, very very well polished and very well produced for a debut. And it's just melodic prog metal at its best. And I don't know if the change of vocalist affected that much to the sophomore album, but they're different. Maybe they had to adjust their songwriting to adjust to the new vocalist. But this is full on force. And since the opening track, which is I have it here on my notes. Just give me 1 second. Worlds Within, I think it was. It's an instrumental track which already gives you the whole scope of what the band is going to sound like. You have the frenetic drumming, which is amazing. You have that interlock with the bass player. You have your keys and guitar interplay, which is a signature from the band. And then it jumps to what would be the first song, which already gives you is the most complete song within the spheres. That's the first actual song. The instrumental opening was Enter Paralydium, which is like a presentation of the band. And it, I mean, there was a trio of songs which are the Synergy, Finding Paragon, and the other one was it's three consecutive songs which are just amazing. They just made it for me. Crystal to Infinity. That trio of tracks, they just grabbed me on first listen. Those are the tracks that got me coming back to the album. Uh, upon further listenings, the album grows. You start liking the album even more. But those three songs that are just before the middle of the album, they are just amazing, super melodic. The riff on Crystal of Infinity is that opening riff, not the piano, the guitar riff is, oh my God, it's so catchy and hooky. And then you have Synergy, which has that vocal performance by this guy Michael Saline. It's the range that this guy has is super, and he does everything well. He does the calm voice well. He hits the high pitch, but not that high, just enough to make it work. It's really a very good album. And then there's also the closing song, which is I wrote it down. My God, I lost all my notes.
Speaker of the Light.
Seeker of the Light, which again, for us that we like prog metal, as melodic prog metal, we always are craving for this dramatic, very anthemic album ending. And Seeker of the Light just, gives it all. It has that slow build up and it just grows and grows. And it's I really enjoy this album. George, thanks for giving me this option. Now I can actually say I know Paralydium, I know their music, and their debut is far much better than their sophomore. It's not that a sophomore I don't like. I really enjoy that album when I review it, but this one is just is very energetic and very melodic and has it all.
Yeah, the last one, it didn't grab me. The singer is not bad, but he didn't grab me either. Like this guy, I like this guy. And the singer on the last one, he's just kind of there. He wasn't working for me. I don't know.
Do we know what happened to this guy?
No, I don't. So, but I think they made a bad choice in the replacement because they needed to get another guy that could be as good as this guy, and I don't think they did.
I agree. I agree. And like I said before, I think that vocals for this specific genre, I mean, it's a key piece.
Yeah,
As are the keyboards, as is the rhythmic section, the vocals are, they just can elevate an album.
I don't. I'll only ask you. My guy. Well, let me ask you first. Who does this band remind you of on this album?
Well, yeah, I found some nuances of Seventh Wonder, early Circus Maximus, Band Plus, for sure. Even some more modern bands like Hex and Termace. Those are like the ones that I found more similar. Why do you ask? Do you have another
Yeah, the one in my they remind me of, especially the keyboard player, is DGM.
DGN, the Italian band, right?
Yeah,
Those and their last album was amazing. The one with
Uh,
the red cover. Whoa,
yeah. That
yeah, yeah. I didn't think about them, but yeah, you're right.
and that intro piece reminds me of Symphony X.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, mostly DGM. I hear the singer too is a little similar DGM guy, but a little more gruff.
Symphony X is a band I have it on my bucket list just to fully,
Yeah.
dig into them. But it's so much music out there, so many
Oh yeah.
great bands and wow. But yeah,
But
I mean, so go
that's
ahead. Go.
good. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, I more than like, and if I was going to give this album a score, I gave 3.5 over 5 to their sophomore to Universe Calls. I mean, easily give this. Are we allowed to give 0.25s? So
Sure.
it would be closer to a 4.25 at least. I really enjoy it. So thank you so much. Yes.
Cool.
What
Well,
about the one I gave
what
you?
you gave me here,
Come on,
uh, a band called Conum, not sure.
come on.
Konom.
Yeah,
They're from the UK. Um, Formed by two guys, guitar player and a drummer, came from a band called Ascent, who
I've
I'm
heard
not
of it.
familiar with, but
Instrumental.
yeah, they came out of that band. They formed this band. 2019 release. To my from my research, it's the only one so far. Um, I enjoy this album. First track, A Welcome Change, kind of reminds me of 90s Dream Theater, specifically New Millennium, that song New Millennium, which the only song I really, really like, I'm Falling into Infinity. Kind of reminds me of that. And then there's some of their chord voicings are a little bit rushy. And I saw people in reviews say that too, that they hear a little rush in them. It's a little bit though, it's not a lot. Then you got Birotunda. It's another really good tune. Uh, Guitar solo is exceptional. This guy sounds like uh, Petrucci school guy. He's got the clean picking down like that. Really melodic. Very good player.
Yes,
Track three is my favorite though. As the Waters Rise.
agree.
This is inspired track. My favorite song of the set. It's got a deftly used guest appearance by a violin player who I did not see him anywhere in the credits, but definitely cool. I like how the violin fits into this one. And this one's got some judicious use of seven-string guitars, which too much of that gets fatiguing, but they strike the right balance on this one. And for me, this song is excellent.
Yes.
Then they close with a five-part, 24-minute
Sweet.
suite called The Great Harvest. The first section is instrumental. I get a little bit of Haken vibes on that, which that's right up my alley. I will say that after that, I think it peters off a little bit. I don't think the rest of the epic matches the early songs. Um, but I would be okay with the music. My problem with this band, I don't like this singer. He's a high guy. I like high guys, but he's a little pitchy. He has a good voice, but it sounds like he he doesn't really know how to stay in tune.
And very theatrical, right? Like it has
Yeah,
that sense of like,
he's maybe doing a little too much. He's trying to be a little too vocal superstar. And I'm not sure he's quite up to the task. Um, I really enjoy those first three songs, actually first four, if you count the first part of the epic. But I think I found myself being bothered by the singer more on the additional listens. So I don't think that I will be going forward with them. But if they change singers, I would be all over it because musically, I dig these guys. They kind of give me that line between prog metal and prog rock, like Rush, like old DT, um, stuff like that. Like a little bit of like Haken, but they don't sound clony. They sound like themselves, but I'm just giving everybody parameters of where I hear them, heaviness wise and progginess wise. If you're someone that can get past a singer that maybe isn't your favorite, then I would say people should check into this because these songs are good. So
yeah,
I'm impressed of Conum.
when Peter paired me or paired my channel debut with you, I was very happy to say, oh, I know George. I have chatted with George through the channel chat when some episodes and stuff, and and I said, well, if he's gonna be my album homework assignment fellow, that let's rock and roll. But then I thought, oh my God, he gave me the one that knows, right? Like the most difficult. So why do I give George to listen to? So I just went like, okay, this band has that vocal, for the open-minded, then the intricacy, then the 20 plus minute epic suite. So I just tried to put it all together, and I went through your preferences in music on your radio music, and Haken, you've always verbalized about Haken and Rush, so I just tried to
Yeah,
find something that was kind of suitable for this first episode.
it was a great pick musically, but it's hard to predict what will somebody will like or not like about a singer. Do you like this guy? Or you okay with this guy? How much?
I'm so.
Oh, so okay.
I use this album a lot for running lately, and sometimes I just go like, should I just change it or just keep on going?
Yeah,
It can be fatiguing. Yeah.
first time through, I was chatting with Steven as I was listening to it, and he's like, "How is it?" I'm like, "I like this," you know. And then I sent it to him, and he's like, what about the singer? You like him? I'm like, you know what? Not that much. And it just got worse. But you
I
know,
understand, yeah.
it's been 6 years, so maybe they're working on with something with a new singer. Who knows? I don't, you know.
You know, it takes a lot of time for these bands to release these albums that are so, they have so much, elements and details that they just, I mean, 4, 5, 6 years is just like, come on.
Nothing now.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's normal now.
So, you know, yeah.
Well,
Well,
this was a good one. I think, I want to welcome you to the channel. I think Pete's looking to maybe drop you in here and there, see how it goes. Maybe end up on Prog Seat at some point. Who knows? Never know what the future holds. But I'm sure Pete will stay in touch with you about that.
amazing. I mean, whatever to collaborate with the channel. I've learned so much about music and everything. Just viewing the channel since I think it was 2019 that I started viewing the channel, and then I offered myself as a reviewer, and he said, you know what, let's do it, and it's been a quite a ride. I just love it. I mean, so yes, bring it on. Challenge accepted.
Yeah. Well, everybody visit us on the web at seaoftranquility.org. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on the notification bell. Also down below, we have the options to support the channel. You got the Ko-Fi, you got the SOT membership options, everything. Uh, for our new friend, Jose Marmol, I'm George Lamie. We'll see you soon.
To you. Thank you, George. Bye bye.